everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today I'm going to do a little bit more with the Edith Holden ephemera project. We have quite a bit going on. We have tags. This was done using the masterboard that we made in the previous video. Some more tags. I've done some sewing around some of them. This is a big tag, but I didn't want to lose any of the picture, so it's just a big tag. Here is some journaling cards. Some I've sewn around, others I haven't. I'm not sure if I will or not. Here's a tag made out of that masterboard that still needs to have some decoration applied to it. Oh, here's another pocket. I actually used some other ephemera that I had that I thought went well with that. So it's not 100% Edith Holden, but nobody said these things had to be. Here's another pocket I made. Again, it's using the masterboard that we made, and then I did some embellishment with some other elements that are not Edith Holden. Here's a side pocket that I have left. This came off of another masterboard that we did, the first one, I believe. And I just really like that. I don't know what else it needs. So, I haven't made up my mind whether I'm going to do anything or not, because I just really like the way it is right now. And here is another pocket where I've sewn around, and another one. This one I thought would be like a tuck spot where you glue this side, and this is all open because it is kind of smaller. So, baby, he was in here saying hi, and I ignored him because I was talking to you, so I think he's pouting now. He does that. He's a very sensitive kitty. He pouts. It's too cute. So this would make a nice pocket. Would make a nice pocket. Or envelope, I'm sorry. It's envelope I'm looking to do right now. Let's see. Just has to have something that, you know, if it comes around. Wait a minute. What was I thinking here? Where to go? So this one came around like that. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. Well, let's just use this, huh? So, to make an envelope, we want to fold it up. I'm just eyeballing this, trying to get it as straight as possible, but just fold it up so, you know, it's the depth of the envelope that you want. I'm just eyeballing. You want to bring the top one down, not to where it matches this, but coming up a little bit. It makes it easier when you're putting things in an envelope if the flap is not folded right at, you know, where the top of the envelope is. So, see. Let's get out our inking. I am using ground espresso, which is my favorite. I like vintage photo too, but I prefer ground espresso. So let's just, oh, we want to get this. Oh, and I want to put in a thumb hold. I don't want to mess up Edith Holden paper, so my thumb hold punch seems to require additional paper for some reason. I mean, sometimes it works really well. If it's like heavy scrapbook paper, it works fine. But in other papers, it messes up if the paper is too thin. So yeah, I never know when it's gonna mess up. So when in doubt, and I don't want to mess up the Edith Holden. Okay, so there we have basic envelope. All right, now from here, I want to make a score line. I should get out my bigger score pad, but right now I want to score a 1/2 inch all the way down. Makes it a little tricky. I'm not using my big one, but and on the other side we want to do the same thing. Score a 1/2 inch all the way down, keeping everything in the same lane that it was in, hopefully. Okay, now what we want to do is fold our score line. Sometimes you have to tell the paper what you want it to do. Wait a minute, that's... Is that the front? Or is that the front? That's the front. Okay. Alright, never mind. I didn't realize it said November on both sides. Okay. Now what we want to do, so here's the front, and here's the flip over, right? So we want to open that up. We want to, let's see, let me ink this, just so it helps you to see what I'm doing. So we want to cut away this section and this section and leave the middle section on both sides. Just to the score line, and then just kind of round it a little bit if you can. Okay, so this one needs to be rounded. I would rather get in here with my rounder, but it won't do, you know. area like that very well, so. I'm gonna go down and remove some of that. Okay. And there. Oops. Helps if you cut straight. I'm challenged in that area. Okay. So here's what we have. Okay. I need to bring this up a little bit. It makes it easier when it's folded if you have some of that bulk out of it and it's not too close. So you bring it up like that, right? And we want to trim this side a little bit. Okay. And you don't have to do this. I like rounded corners, as you know, so I'm going to round those corners. And so there we are. Isn't that perfect? Well, it's about as perfect as we get here, huh? And go ahead and ink. Inking is best done before gluing, if at all possible, if you remember. It's a lot easier to ink before you glue. Look at that. I got my new mat all dirty. I can understand why people use black mats. If I could find a black mat for the price I found these, I would have gotten it. Yeah, I definitely understand why a lot of YouTubers use a black mat. But I got these for, I got this for $10 at Tuesday Morning. By the way, if you hadn't have listened to my previous video where I'm talking about Tuesday Morning, they are, I've heard, going to go out of business. So if you have a Tuesday Morning in your area and you like the store, I suggest you get over there, because my Tuesday Morning was running really low, especially on, you know, the craft section. But I did find these mats, and they're good size mats. I don't remember what the size is. Oh, 16 by 22. So they're a good size mat, and they were like $10. I got 2 of them. I probably would have gotten more, but they're big. Ooh, they're heavy. And on my mobility scooter, it was a little dicey. So, I only got 2. Oops. Now what is happening here? Glue kind of ran out like water. Try this again. It's Elaine's Tacky Glue. I don't know why it's so runny. unless it separates. Huh. Well, that must be the case, that it separates. Okay. So bring this up, and glue it down to those flaps, and then you have a gusseted. Is that the right word? Gusset? Doesn't sound right, but you have a gusseted envelope, so you can get a lot more in there. And that's how you make an envelope. You don't need a punch board. You don't need a template. You just need a piece of paper, any size, right? So, and that's a perfect envelope, and it's lots of room in there. Okay, so nice on my coffee. So now we want to decorate this, and I have the bits that I cut out of the book. I went through the book and just found all kinds of, oh, I've added to my stash too. Colors and stuff that I thought would go well with this. But I went through and just cut out some elements in the book that I thought would be really cute to use. So November, we have some leaves here. I don't want to cover up November though, do I? Oh, that would be cute. I'm going to do that. That would be cute. Okay, so I want it to go like that, right there. I don't know about using that tacky glue. I think I'm going to go for the reptile. And I don't want to put glue there. I want this tail. Or stem, as it were. Ooh. That might have been too much. Okay, get this down right there. Okay. And now we're going to cut this off. Right there. And then put it so it glues right there to the underside. Oops. Okay. Bring this back down so we get it placed right. There. How's that? I love it. Look at that. I love it. You open it up and you still see the November. You close it and you got the leaf. That is awesome. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, we got a bee. Are bees in November? That's a perfect spot for it. We got a butterfly. Butterflies probably aren't flying around in November, are they? But that's all right. Artistic license. Remember that word, artistic license. So we can do what we want. We want a bee in November, we can have a bee in November. Let's see if this tacky glue has come to its senses. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it must separate, although it doesn't really shake very well, so I guess you just have to turn it around and around until it kind of... Oh. There we go. I love it. Oops. Well. Okay. And little brown butterfly. I mean, why not? Huh? Yeah, I don't mind the Elaine's Tacky Glue in the clear gel formula. I don't care for the white formula. I think it makes the paper too wet. I have not had good luck with the white formula, but the clear gel formula is not bad. And for the price, it's really not bad. Okay. So there we are. Not cute? Okay. And we need like a closure. So I don't know, another butterfly would probably not be a good idea. I know what I can use. Now I found it the other day. I hope this is where I put it. Yes. I tell ya, I got way too much of this stuff. I cannot keep track of it all. And I'm constantly redoing and reorganizing and oh my goodness. But gee, you know. Of course then you have so much that you don't use it and you don't remember what you have. This is like a little ephemera button that I really like. Or button look. Anyway. You know what? I think we want to make this a little stronger though. Maybe. Not too much stronger. Just a little bit. Ah. This will work. Not too heavy. Just a little bit. And glue stick is great for this. And we want to put these guys back. So yeah, I just found, well, I found some butterflies in my stash that has the right colors that I thought might be nice to have on hand. But then I found, you know, some other elements in the Edith Holden book that I thought, well, you know, they're not big enough for, you know, a full on, you know, like this, you know. They're not big enough for that, but they're cute. And I actually found some little drawings that we've already used. Little drawings. Okay. I don't do round shapes very well for some reason. I have a hard time cutting round shapes, even when I'm following something. I tend to cut outside the lines or inside the lines. Don't actually follow the lines. Okay, yeah, that's better. So we want to put the glue just part way up, just like that. Okay. And make sure that when you put it down, you don't put it down where you had the glue at the top. Make sure the glue is on this bottom part. Oops. There, now we got a little closure. It opens up just like that, and that keeps it closed. Isn't that cute? Now we could do something with the back. That's pretty plain, and if you go like this, it's upside down. So we're gonna have to do something with that. Okay, I found some lace that I thought might be nice on here. And we need our fabric fix. So I'm just going to spread it around on the paper because I think that might work out better than trying to get it on the lace. And I have some more of the cutouts from the book. Another leaf, which I thought would go well, and this bird. Basically because the bird is big, and so I need a big item to use it on. So I thought, well, this is as good a time as any. Because I don't know what other elements I might make that's going to be big enough for that bird. And I kind of wanted to use him because I think he's pretty. So let's get the leaf down. I kind of wanted to do that. Oops. Oh, its head's sticking up too high, so I guess I'm going to have to move it down. So he can just be sitting on that leaf. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. There we are. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's a nice little envelope to stick into a pocket or attach with a paper clip or something like that. And we're going to gather up all these bits. You know what? We have this to decorate. Let's just do that while we have all these bits and bobs out. So I was wondering, will that fit? It will if we tilt it down. What do you think? Thing and swirly up in that corner. I don't really want to cut off, you know, I don't really want to cover up this. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. What do you think? I think that's pretty cool. I don't know, do we want a butterfly in there? Let's see, we got this one and we got this one. Why not, huh? Okay, make sure we cut down all the white core on this one. That's what's nice about the Edith Holden book, is if you cut out bits, you don't have a white core that you have to cover up. Now let's just use the tacky glue. Move the bird. I wonder if should we ink that? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. All right, so we want to put that along there. Baby, baby, yeah? Mama? Hello, hello baby. Hello baby, how you doing, huh? No. That's our Maine Coon. He is adorable. He's a big guy, so it's really difficult to bring him up here for you to see him under the camera. I tried once. Didn't work out too well. He's kind of a big guy. But yeah, he's a Maine Coon, and they have a different voice than other cats. Yeah. They don't meow. They have a totally different voice. It's almost like he's talking sometimes. One time, and he hasn't really done it since, so I think it was probably more of a distress type sound. It was when we first brought him home, and poor thing didn't know where he was or who we were, and he let out this sound that, seriously, if you watch Star Wars, you would think it was Chewbacca. I mean, seriously. He just let out this sound that sounded just like Chewbacca. But he hasn't done it since. So I'm thinking that was probably just a sound of distress. We've had him for a year now. And he is the center of attention around here. Okay, where do we want the butterfly? I think, you know, something like that on the flower, I think. Okay. So I'm glad to use this bird, because this bird is another one that I thought was really, really cute and needed to be used. And again, it's not the smallest of elements, so anyway, so there we go. There's another tag. Add that to our tag pile. Get these all put away. So, yeah, that is it for today, guys. I just wanted to show you another variation of a envelope. We did a couple of different envelopes in a previous video. We did a couple of different envelopes and a file folder, and I wanted to show another variation of a simple envelope. You don't need any fancy punch boards or templates or anything else. Just fold a piece of paper. Anyway, so I hope you're enjoying this series with using the Edith Holden book to make ephemera. And like I said, don't run out and buy an Edith Holden book if you don't have one. You can use anything, any kind of book you might have. A children's book, a gardening book, magazine, you know, pages out of a magazine. I mean, you can use, of course, digitals and scrapbook paper pads. But yeah, literally anything. So you can even use pages from a dictionary and, you know, just add decorative elements to that. So Anyway, hope you're enjoying this. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you're working on. And until next time, take care of you. Love each other. And I'll see you again. Bye.